Hello friends, how are you? Hope you are doing well. So let us start our new topic called common ESG planning challenges in the organization. So when we plan for ESG, what can be the common challenges in the organization? So implementing ESG initiatives can be challenging due to various factors. So what are those factors we can consider here? First one is complexity and the scope. As I said earlier, ESG encompasses a broad range of ESG governance factors, social factors, environmental factors, and each with its own complexities and interdependencies. So managing the breadth and depth of ESG consideration across different business functions and geographies can be overwhelming. Next is data availability and the quality of the data. Collecting reliable and relevant data to measure ESG performance can also be challenging, especially for smaller organizations or those operating in the industries with limited data availability. Next is resource contents. Implementing ESG initiatives often require a lot of dedicated resources like financial, human, and technological resources. Limited budgets, competing priorities, and resource constraints can hinder organizations' ability to invest in ESG initiatives effectively. The next is integrating into business process. Integrating ESG consideration into core business process and decision making can also be challenging in the ESG planning part, especially if ESG is perceived as a separate from mainstream business operations. Next is stakeholder engagement. Balancing diverse stakeholder interests and expectations regarding ESG can be challenging, especially when the priority conflict or stakeholders have differing views on ESG issues. Next is regulatory and compliance issues. Navigating complex and evolving regulatory landscapes related to ESG reporting, disclosure requirements, and standards can pose multiple challenges for organizations. So, ensuring compliance with regulatory frameworks and staying abreast of regulatory changes requires ongoing monitoring and adaptations. Measuring and reporting. Measurement and reporting. So, developing meaningful ESG metrics and reporting frameworks to track progress, evaluate performance, and communicating outcomes transparently can be complex. Aligning ESG reporting with recognized standards and frameworks, for an example, GRI, TCFD, SASB, enhances credibility and transparency but requires dedicated efforts and expertise. Next is cultural and organizational change. Shifting organizational culture and mindset to embrace sustainability and responsible business practices requires time, effort, and commitment. So, overcoming resistance to change, fostering buy-in from employees and leaders, and embedding ESG values into organizational DNA are also critical for successful implementation. Supply chain complexity. Managing ESG risk and opportunities throughout the supply chain, including suppliers, partners, can be challenging. Ensuring adherence to ESG standards and practices across the supply chain requires a lot of collaboration, transparency, and continuous monitoring. Next is continuous improvement. ESG is an evolving field with lot of changing stakeholder expectations, emerging issues, evolving best practices. Continuously monitoring trends, benchmarking against peers, and adapting ESG strategies to new challenges and opportunities are essential for staying relevant and effective in the ESG implementation. Addressing these challenges requires a holistic and systematic approach, strong commitment, and collaboration across the functions and the stakeholders. Collaborations and a long-term perspective on sustainability and responsible business practices. So organizations, those effectively navigate these challenges, can unlock opportunities for innovation, growth, long-term value creation while contributing to a more sustainable and resilient future. So, thank you very much friends. Let us start our new topic now.